Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Mia Massaro.
And I'm Riley Sims. Let's take a look at the news.
November 8th is National First Generation Day, and to celebrate, the Office of Inclusive Excellence hosted a First Gen panel the day prior.
Multiple first-generation students and faculty gathered in the Garrett Center to speak on a panel about their experiences being first-generation to other students and members of faculty. Panel speaker and student Marissa Perez is no stranger to events like these.
So for the Office of Inclusive Excellence, I've done other things, like I always do First Gen every year. I've also done the, I've done the peer mentor program where I was able to mentor a mentee.
Some of the questions included how the students found their place on Bradley's campus and how faculty members can help first-generation students become more comfortable here at Bradley. For panel speaker and student Anaya Davis, she felt empowered being on the panel.
Being a part of this panel meant a lot to me, actually, for the first time, really getting to formally talk about my experiences being a student of color, specifically a black student on campus, and just talking about the different struggles that I went through and how I overcame them was really empowering.
Being a first-generation student is important to both Perez and Davis, and getting to share their feelings and experiences with the audience was an exciting moment for both of them. Davis made sure to leave the audience with one piece of advice.
Don't be afraid to be who you are. There are people and places and organizations that are going to accept you for who you are, so don't ever feel like you have to change in order to fit in.
Not only was it exciting to share with the audience, but for Perez, it was exciting to know that she had shared experiences with other members of the panel.
It's really nice because there's some people who just don't understand what happens when you're first gen, so it's nice to just talk about those things and talk through it and know that other first gens are going through the exact same thing.
But this was just one of the multiple events that the Office of Inclusive Excellence hosted for the week. On the actual National First Generation Day, the office hosted a large celebration once again in the Garrett Center. All first-generation students were invited to attend, eat food, meet other first-generation students, and earn a free shirt. For BUTV News, I'm Madeline Marilegro.
Not all science has to be experiments, and Bradley's Chem Club believes just that. Recently, Chem Club hosted a Paint Your Favorite Molecule night in Olin Hall. Students of all majors, STEM or not, gathered together to eat pizza, drink some fizzy drinks, and of course, paint their favorite molecule. Students were able to use both regular paint and puffy paint to create their scientific masterpiece. Chem Club enjoys hosting these fun events for one reason: to get people involved.
I just really enjoy how involved everyone in the chemistry department is. I know most clubs I've ran haven't had a lot of involved members. This club, everyone is really passionate about loving it.
For more information about upcoming events, you can find Chem Club on Instagram at BU Chem Club and on the Involve app.
Dance is just one form of art that can be found here on campus, and Orchesis is helping keep that art alive.
Meet Orchesis, one of the dance groups found on Bradley's campus that combines both having fun with competition. All of Orchesis's dances start with one member, the president. The president is in charge of creating the schedule, leading the team, and planning their showcase.
So I kind of oversee the whole team, the whole schedule, and just kind of facilitate all of our practices and then the plan for our tech week and showcase as well.
Once choreography roles are assigned, that is where the fun and dancing begin.
And then in a given week, we teach one dance. So whoever has choreographed for that week usually teaches on Sunday and Monday of our practices. And then Thursday, when we're in our full performance court, we're doing more spacing, cleaning, reviewing, just practicing, everything like that.
But the dancing isn't Bronwyn Geddes' favorite part. It's the members on the team and the bonds they have.
My favorite part of Orchesis is definitely the sisterhood around it, because yes, I love dancing and I love coming to practices, but the reason those practices are so amazing is because of the girls and the kind of community of support we've built for each other.
President Kelsey Griffin echoes that sentiment, saying that when she first came to audition for Orchesis, she knew that she found where she belonged.
And when I got to Bradley, I learned about the Orchesis Dance Company and I got to meet some of the girls, and I was like, I just immediately loved the vibes from all of them.
While Orchesis hosts its own showcase, there's also a team within the team.
In addition to the regular Orchesis team, we also have the Orchesis competition team. We have a member that is the competition chair, and we work together to create a routine that we take to a competition that is outside of Bradley.
After being on Orchesis since her freshman year, Gaddis has one dance that stands out to her the most.
It's really hard because I love all of mine. They've been completely different from each other, but my favorite has probably been my spoken word piece I did last semester.
Don't forget to watch Orchesis perform their original choreography at their showcase later this semester. For BUTV News, I'm Madeline Marilegro.
When we return from the commercial break, Cassie shares some exciting news with entertainment.
And later in the show, Julia Hunt talks to students around campus.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go.
You're home before sunrise. On top of the house, the kids, and our future. The smell of your cooking is our alarm clock. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's start saving a little more now so we can feel prepared for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need so we can live our lives to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
It has been pretty cold these past few days.
I know, I've already had to bring out like my big winter coat already.
Me too. What does the weather look like for the next week?
Well, the weather looks like it has been cooling down a lot lately. Let's see how it was at the campus today. With mostly cloudy skies today, I believe it was not as cold as yesterday. But the gloomy weather did leave everyone feeling down. Today, the weather was sitting in about highs of 56 degrees and the lows of 48 degrees, with high gusts of wind. While looking at the radar maps, with gloomy weather today, throughout the day, today there was a high chance of fierce winds and heavy rain this evening. With the temperature declining and less UV, I would probably recommend all of you to keep up with your vitamins. Now, let's go forward with the temp maps. As mentioned before, the temperature seems to be rapidly dropping, and while sitting in about 56 to 48 degrees, the chill air seems to be getting intense as the day goes by. Now, let's go over to the 5-day forecast for the week. This week, the weather seems to be having a reverse growth. The temperature this week will be sitting in about the highs of 61 degrees and the lows of 40 degrees. There is a high chance for the sun to be showing itself for some of the days, so don't let the gloomy weather spoil your week. And with that, it's time for entertainment news with Cassie.
Thanks, Avishii. This week has had its ups and downs in entertainment, so let's go from worst to best. The New York Times Tech Guild asked people not to play any New York Times games such as Wordle, and for people not to use the New York Times cooking app to honor their strike for higher wages and job protections over a week ago. For those that were itching for games to play, they released several strike-friendly versions of the game on their website. Now, though, you can return to your regular old Wordle, as on Monday, the 600-person union strike ended without any of their new demands met. The union has declared this strike a success despite this. Now, 60 new Sega games coming out would be a bit of a big deal. But what about 60 Sega games being delisted? Well, next month, that's exactly what will happen on platforms like Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and the Switch. Those who already have the games won't have them removed from their accounts. But soon, several classics will be removed from the market, making it impossible to play them unless already owned or pirated. Finally, Goat Simulator Remastered came out on November 7th, creating a, hopefully, somewhat more functional version of the original game, which came out 10 years ago. It comes out with all the additional downloadable content available from both the PC edition and the mobile game. The description boasts that you should absolutely be spending your money on something else, like a neat hat, a pile of bricks, or maybe pull your money together with your friends and buy a real goat. So do with that what you will.
I have never heard of Goat Simulator.
Me neither.
I mean, sounds pretty interesting. Might have to check that one out.
Imagine buying new goats for yourself.
I'm like, okay.
Maybe. After the break, Adalia Young will be in Markin for an exciting interview.
And we get to learn more about an award-winning professor at Bradley.
You're looking at me in the future. Okay. Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Wait a second.
Do you know who I am?
Julia.
This is Jaina. Into the future. I just wanted to talk to you about what happened with those two girls.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember it was this girl that I was getting bullied by that one day at PE when they were like yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me? I don't think you know how much like that helped me, because like I finally like knew that I had somebody. Because of you, Isaac, and what you did for me years ago, I grew up to be more independent and love myself and just be a little bit more confident.
Aw, I'm like a little tearing up right now. Just to see her in the future just blossom and look beautiful, and that was really amazing.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Bradley Esports provides a lot of online competition and a broad range of video games.
Today, we have Adalia at the Esports Lounge in Markin to tell us more.
Thank you so much, Miley. Esports has gained a lot of popularity over the past few years, and Bradley has fully embraced it. Today, I'm here with the president of the Esports Club, Elda Osmani, and here to share some more information. Elda, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Adalia.
So if you could just share some information about what esports is like here at Bradley.
Esports here at Bradley is actually growing every single year. We focus a lot on the community side of esports, where we just want people to come and have fun. And then for those who have more the competitive spirit, we have the competitive league that we participate in, and everybody's welcome to join.
So what I understand is that esports is kind of like the umbrella of a bunch of organizations and clubs here at Bradley. Could you explain that a little bit?
Yes. So us here at esports, we are the umbrella of most gaming clubs here in Bradley, if not all of them. We have a bunch of clubs such as League of Legends, we have Valorant Club, Overwatch Club, CS2, Mario Kart, Pokemon, and a bunch of other clubs.
So what is your schedule like? When do you guys have practices and when do you guys host games?
So games are usually played from Monday through Friday in the evenings. It goes day by day, there's different games. It's based on the schedule that the league we participate in is. And then for practice days, it's usually over the weekends. Our top tier teams, they practice as much as 3 times a week, but the players are currently only required to practice 1 time.
Yeah, so I understand that there's a lot of members, obviously, in different clubs and organizations that are under this umbrella of esports. So if people wanted to join or wanted to try out, what does that process look like?
We usually always host tryouts at the beginning of the semester within a week or 2. we host tryouts for people who want to play, and then anybody can try out no matter the level because we have different tier teams, so everyone can find their place in our teams. All they have to do is just show up, play some games, and then show up to the games, of course, because it's a commitment.
So I understand you're very passionate about video games, and it's something that you're actually studying here at Bradley. So what led you to end up joining the esports club and then end up becoming president?
It initially became where I joined the club of my favorite game, and then from then I realized how much bigger esports is, and then it kind of just, I wanted to be part of it, and I wanted to help make it bigger and grow it and just help everybody else who's involved here. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. So if people wanted to join a club or wanted to join the overarching exec here of the esports club here at Bradley, where could they find you and they can find that information?
If you see me on the streets, feel free to say hi, but what you can do is right outside this room, which is Markin 38, it's in the basement of Markin. They can just scan the QR code, which will take them directly to esports server, and that's where they can find every one of us. Or if you just look at the bullet point boards around campus, we usually have posters up about upcoming events, and then if you just scan the QR code there, you can join us.
Well, thank you so much, Ella, for joining us today here on this show. And my name is Adalia Young, reporting for BUTV, signing off.
With the Grammy nominations just being posted, we wanted to see who students thought deserved a Grammy Award. Let's go see what they have to say.
I'm Julia Hunt for BUTV News Campus Convos. Today we're in the Student Center asking some students some questions about some recent Grammy nominations. So tell me your names.
Megan. Gabby.
Cameron.
Tommy.
Samantha. Is beginning to start awards season. What do you guys think is the album of the year?
Definitely The Prodigal by Josiah Queen. Okay, so I would just like to say for album of the year, I don't know why Beyonce's on there. Thank you, Beyonce, but I thought that album was outrageous and awful.
Who do you guys think is the artist of the year?
Maybe Noah Khan. I don't know who's nominated, but I'm gonna say not Chaperone.
Gotta be Jelly House.
Who wrote Fiend?
Who wrote Fiend?
That would be Travis Scott.
That's your final answer?
What is Travis Scott?
Honestly, I think that she deserves it. Like, I feel like she put in a lot of effort, and like, I don't know, she's fire. The gay community obviously loves her. My sister loves her, so.
Okay, last question. What is the song of the year?
Definitely Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
I'm going to be honest. I have not listened to Brat or any of the other ones. So I'm going Billie Eilish because I liked her old song. What is it? Like
Birds of a Feather?
I like that song, yes. Mm-hmm.
That's a good song.
Definitely Thick of It by KSI. You know, the one I was like, from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. That one, yeah.
When you said into like the thick of it, I thought of the Backyardigans song.
Me too.
This has been Campus Convos. I'm Julia Hunt for BUTV News.
One of our very own Bradley professors was recently awarded by the National Communication Association. BUTV's Montgomery Wallace talked to this award-winning professor in this week's Someone You Should Know.
This Bradley professor has been teaching for over 15 years. She has won many awards and most recently won the National Communication Association Award for Outstanding Teaching in Organizational Communication. Dr. Gabor is someone you should know. Each year, the NCA presents awards for a wide range of contributions to the communications discipline. Dr. Gabor says that she was surprised to win this award.
A colleague of mine nominated me, and she collected student letters and submitted those. So it was basically what was needed was a nominator letter and support letters from students. And honestly, I had no hope. I was very surprised, but of course very honored to have won that.
As a professor of organizational communication, Dr. Gabor says that it is something that affects everyone's lives.
Organizational communication is the communication done to coordinate work and accomplish a common goal. It's also solving the conflicts. It's also being sensitive to the culture, the organizational culture, the team climate that we all co-create.
She also says that her teaching is something that has changed a lot in her 15 years at Bradley. She says that it is important for students to get hands-on experiences and to talk to real-world professionals.
I make sure not only that I conceptually prepare my students well, that we do a lot of problem solving so that they're equipped for their jobs when they graduate, but that they also get networking opportunities and they see what is demanded.
In the future, she hopes to research and interview travel nurses in relation to organizational communication. For BUTV News, I'm Montgomery Wallace.
Stay tuned because when we return, Delaney has the latest on sports.
Plus, a new musical performance that you won't want to miss.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up? Oh, we finally bought a place. Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on... Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Hello everyone and welcome back to BUTV Sports. It's been a thrilling week for the Braves, so let's just get right into it. Starting off with basketball, the Braves were at home last night and they faced the
University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. Your Bradley Braves picked up their third win of the season with a victory of 85-72. Duke Dean had an impressive night, scoring 21 points for the Braves, followed by Almar Atlason, who scored 18 points. The Braves will be back at home this Saturday, November 16th, when they face the NIU Huskies at Carver Arena at 7 p.m. The Braves signed some local talent this week, so let's take a look. Metamora's Matthew Zobrist made history last year, leading Metamora High School to their first boys basketball state title. Over the last 3 years, he's helped his team secure 94 wins, multiple sectional titles, and 2 state championship berths. He was ranked the number 4 player in Illinois for the 2025 recruiting class. Zobrist's father, Aaron, also played for the Braves from 1993 to 1997 and is a current member of the Bradley Athletics Hall of Fame. Peoria Manual High School's Dietrich Richardson will be joining the Braves next season. Heading into his senior season, Richardson is ranked as the number 1 prospect in Illinois for the 2025 recruiting class. He has been graded a 4-star prospect and is ranked among the top 140 prospects in the nation, making him the highest ranked recruit in the Brian Wardle era. Now on to cross country, who swept the Missouri Valley Conference championships with both men's and women's teams clinching the championship titles. This is the first time a team has done so since Bradley's sweep in 2022. The Braves will compete in the NCAA Midwest Regionals this Friday, November 15th at Newman Golf Course in Peoria. Bradley's cross-country head coach Andrew Carlson has been named the Missouri Valley Conference Men's and Women's Coach of the Year. Carlson is the first MVC head coach to win both the men's and women's awards in the same year since Darren Gosson won the awards when coaching Bradley in 2022, and he is only the 6th coach to win both awards in the same year since 2000. Bradley Hockey hosted their Skate with the Braves event this past Friday. This event gives Bradley fans the opportunity to get on the ice with the Bradley players. It's always an exciting event and a great chance for the team to interact with their fans. The Braves have a 3-game weekend ahead of them as they head to the University of Illinois tomorrow and will be at home on Friday and Saturday as they face the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Looking ahead, cross country will compete in that NCAA Midwest Regional this Friday here in Peoria. Volleyball will be on the road at Murray State and Belmont this weekend. Men's basketball will be at home this Saturday as they face the NIU Huskies. And women's basketball will be on the road on Monday as they face Central Michigan University. That's all for BUTV Sports this week. But stick around after the break to hear what fun events will be happening on campus this next week.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Part-time job, full-time hustle, all-time Shiro to all of us. You nurture, we listen. You teach, we thrive. You lift our spirits, but we've got to lay down the truth. It's time for you, our Shiro, to stretch for the stars. A free online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Start saving more for retirement so you can feel prepared and live your life to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
The semester is quickly wrapping up, but there are still plenty of events that you can attend. Let's look at some of the events coming up. Tomorrow, the Cybersecurity Club is hosting a general meeting at 6 p.m. The meeting will be in the BECC room 4170, and students are invited to come and learn about cybersecurity in today's tech-filled world. Women in Business is having a hot cocoa fundraiser on Friday at noon in the Student Center. You can get some fresh hot cocoa and decorate it with different toppings provided by the club. Lastly, the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity is having their Midnight Pancakes event on Saturday at 10 p.m. They'll be at the Pike Chapter House until 1 a.m., so make sure to stop by and get some pancakes.
I am definitely going to have to get pancakes and hot chocolate this weekend.
Me as well. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Mia Massaro.
I'm Delaney Giles.
I'm Cassie Maxwell.
I'm Elvishi Pond.
And I'm Miley Sims. We leave you tonight with a performance from Carter Schwab. Have a great night.
I got the blues from my baby, left me by the San Francisco Bay. The ocean liner gone so far away. Didn't mean to treat her so bad. She was the best girl I ever have had. Said goodbye, I can take a cry. Go and lay down and die. I ain't got a nickel and I ain't got a lousy dime. She don't come back, I'm gonna lose my mind. She ever gets back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. which way to go. Woman I'm so crazy about, she don't love me no more. Think I'll catch me a freight train, 'cause I'm feeling blue. Right all the way to the end of the line, thinking only you.